Ladies and gentlemen, well, mostly gentlemen, it has been a long and grueling matchup. It has been like 2 months already since the start of that all of those tryouts, and we have come to the final 8, and now we have the final 2. And actually it's a final, so yeah, it is gonna be a Zerg versus Zerg matchup. So after 100 matches, after a grueling qualifiers, yes, we have come to a Zerg versus Zerg match in the finals, and it is gonna be both coming in from the well represented team of Mineski. So on the left side, no, let's not do it like that. So we're gonna start this game right now in 3, 2, 1, and go. So here we go. We are gonna see on the left side, spawning as the pink Zerg, we have Mr. MskiEnderr, and we have on the bottom side, we have the green Zerg, Mr. MskiStrife. So we are gonna do game number 1 here at Los Tempos. So what can you say about your boys, Mr. Mineski Zendex?
Ender prepares Banelings and prepares that very early hatchery without a spawning pool, while Strife on the other hand, completely opposite, prefers roaches as well as getting that spawning pool first before hatchery. I think that's their main differences, and both overlords meeting at each other, so they both know where they at. And let's see how they will play this matchup. But for me, Ender has better ZVZ than Strife.
Oh really? We'll see what's gonna happen here. So that's a pretty bold statement, because MskiStrife has been to a lot of international tournaments lately, and he has been performing so well, and he actually just gets taken out by a lot of pro players. So that's very understandable, because pro players are paid to play. So yeah, you can pretty much why there's a little bit of level gap there. But yeah, you can pretty much, I can't really say that Ender has this game right now, but then again, you are the one who is managing this team, and what can you say? What can you say? Did you expect this finals to happen like this, or did you expect other people to come into the finals against someone?
I was expecting this one, since yeah, as you said, Jabito has been on international tournaments. He has experienced more, but Ender has more experience in terms of time. Ender's been playing StarCraft since the year 2007, I believe. He's been playing the game for 5 years, while Jabito just recently started competitively in StarCraft. So I can't really weigh it down. And look at this, I'm right. Ender goes for the hatchery before the spawning pool, and Strife going for that spawning pool and hatchery. So yeah, my predictions are right.
So everything's pretty much okay from both sides, I guess. And no spawning pool, so the spawning pool is pretty much late for MskiEnderr compared to the ones for MskiStrife. As yes, indeed, both players ZVZ. Might be a pretty interesting set of matches. Might be a set of very boring matches. We might just see a lot of baning action. We might see some roach action, or we might see the ones that we had seen from Kenchi versus Ender, which was actually a very good match. Some very good match right there, indeed. So yeah, both players are just basically doing the same thing. Can't really deviate. They just went different paths, but yeah, they just arrive at the same location. Like there's a fork in the road, and just there's an intersection afterwards. Tama ba yun? Whatever. But yeah, and we're not really gonna see anything else at all from both players, as we do have a roach warren being built right now for MskiStrife. So he's gonna go focus right now on roaches, as we are seeing more zerglings coming out of MskiEnderr's side. So yes, this is something we're not really familiar seeing right now. And surprise, we only have one queen for both players as well. So Mineski Jabito or MskiStrife not really going for double queens here. Usually goes for that. And what do you think about that?
Anyway, look at what we have here. My predictions are actually really correct. And they're going for Banelingness, and Strife going for the roaches. For those roaches, and here we have Jabito's checking everything out. He's gonna see this roach warren, going to prepare for it accordingly. Yep, he sees it, but Ender trying to pin down this scouting party of Jabito, and Ender will try his best to just deny the scouting even more. And Strife's roaches are already out, only 2 roaches out, and I think if Strife can defend against the Baneling attacks, Strife will be at a huge advantage over Ender.
Yes, very very true. As I think Jabito or Strife was just delaying for time. He wanted to bring out more roaches before those mass army of Zerglings come in the base of MskiStrife. So here we go. We do have 5 or 6 roaches right now, and they can easily just wall off that ramp. But look at that,
Ooh.
one Zergling went by, and here we go. Mass damage right here by the mineral line right here. MskiStrife, and MskiStrife is forced to move back his roaches, and we go. One roach did get surrounded. A lot of roaches on the field as well. So I don't think this is gonna be the finishing blow though. But there's a lot of roaches coming out right now in the MskiStrife space. I don't think he's gonna be losing that hatchery anytime soon though, because there's a lot of roaches, as I have said. And look at those roaches putting some boogers right there on those Zerglings. So many damage. There was a lot of casualties actually on the side of MskiEnderr right here. Look at the units. Have 17 has been killed already on MskiEnderr's side, and but looking at the resource count right now of the units lost, they're both pretty identical, so they didn't really gain anything from that clash. They pretty much just lost something. And we go a run by come here by MskiEnderr right here. Gonna do a lot of damage in the middle and gonna surround that queen. That queen is gonna go down so damn fast. That queen is gone. And those Zerglings are gonna do terrible damage right here in the mineral line of MskiStrife. So many deaths right now happening. But then again, there's still a lot more units being lost right here by MskiEnderr. Checking out the unit tab, still we only have 850 to 875 in resources lost right there for both players. So nothing really deviating right now. But then again, it's all about the minerals and it's all about the mining, guys, that you need to save. So yeah, I think right now Enderr is in the lead right now. What can you say?
Well, in terms of army count, Jabito is in a slight lead. But if Enderr can pull off those roaches of his own, he can put this game in a dead even matchup. And here we go, we have Enderr's speedlings roaming out around the map, and Jabito's roaches trying to find an opportunity to attack, but 2 spine crawlers are already morphing it at the natural of Enderr. Spine crawlers really effective at defending against roaches, so this is a very very smart decision by Enderr. And here we go, Enderr's speedlings sneak by. We're going to snipe this hatchery. Jabito doesn't even know it. Look, oh, why so hesitant about that? Why did they retreat for some reason? Only leaving 2 speedlings apparently going to gnaw on this hatchery, but Jabito going for a counterattack, not really good, since those 2 spine calls already finished morphing, and looks like Enderr going to take out this hatchery, Hatchery gets taken out, also together with the queen about to get morphed inside the hatchery. And speedlings are inside the main base of Jabito. Jabito's lair gets spotted as well. And looks like everything's just looking grim for Jabito right now.
Yeah, everything looks grim right now as he is pretty much under disadvantage. There's a lot of units in the main base of MskiEnderr in the natural as well, and there's a lot of Zerglings in the main base of Enderr as well. So look at those banelings action right there, missing their target, hitting those roaches, very very tough roaches. So they didn't really kill anything at all. But then again, here we go, we're gonna see Jabito right here gonna try to expand one more time, gonna try his best to get back what he has lost. But then again, there's gonna be a big push right here of roaches and Zerglings. Speedlings are so damn good. Really hard to kill off all those speedlings, really hard to block them off. I guess the best way you can block them off is, I don't know, I don't really know. Maybe just a fungal growth, I guess, or just banelings as well, or speedlings as well. And we go.
It looks like Enderr wants to end this right here, right now, with this small attack against the army of Strife. Strife pumping out more reinforcements to defend against those roach attack. No more speedlings remaining for Enderr, but Enderr's keeping up that macro of his. Streams of roaches, a stream of roach and a stream of speedlings going to the base of Strife. Only a few roaches remaining for Strife, and Strife is really looks dead. GG, there it goes. Enderr takes game number 1. Wow.
Good game right there by MskiEnderr. Continuous pressure was what that caused the demise of MskiStrife, and now we have 1-0 in favor of MskiEnderr. So game number 2 is coming right up, guys. Stay tuned.